to the Hollow, Part 3. I pick up myself up off the floor after jumping through the hidden door. On the other side, it's quiet, almost completely silent. The laughter of children who caused us through the hollow has disappeared. Sarah pressed herself against the door. Jake and Odie are already using Jake's flashlight to explore. We're in a large room. It's curved, with a staircase wrapping around the wall. It doesn't really look as if it has been abandoned for long. More like someone messy has been living here. Where are we? I asked. Porter's Mill, Sarah whispers. I can't believe we're actually here. We start to look around and find many toys, some broken, some well cared for. Plates and silverware and some old bags and kitchen supplies litter the corners. Be careful, Jake, I say as he picks up a broken tie. I wonder what's upstairs, Sarah says as she heads up. Sarah gasps and I rush upstairs. The space is just as large as below, but it looks as if it's been used to be divided into rooms. The walls have large holes in them now, and when I shine my light, I can see small beds. Sarah kneels on one of these rooms, brushing at something in her hand, with her flashlight clenched between her head and neck. She holds it up to the light, and I can't see it's a pendant. I can't see it's a pendant of some sort. Sarah opens it. Inside are 2 photos. On the left is a younger version of Sarah's dad, smiling. On the right is a baby with a thick black and curly hair. That's me, Sarah says with a sob. That's me. This is my mother. This was my mother. This was my mother's. I reached out to comfort her, and she suddenly jumps up and starts frantically running around the room. There has to be more, she says. She was here, so she must have left something else for me. I tried to help, but neither of us found anything. I've never seen Sarah look so disappointed. I'm sorry, is all I can say when we've searched everything and every nook and cranny. Sarah just shakes her head and gives me a smile. At least I found something. Thanks for your help, she says. Jake laughs loudly downstairs. But then we hear more laughter, children's laughter. Sarah and I bolted downstairs. The stairs. Jake and Odie chased the boy around the middle of the room, surrounded by laughing children we've never seen before. The boys all wear similar costumes, while the girls wear dresses that look just as old. As soon as they see us, they fall silent, looking upward with sorrowful expressions. They came out of hiding, Jake exclaims. Who are you? Sarah asks. The boy from the hollow nudges a young girl forward. We're very sorry, she says. We thought trying to scare you would be fun, but it was cruel. A multitude for apologies follows her. They didn't want you to come here, the boy says. We like playing outside, Thomas, the girl whines. While playing was hurting others. The boy named Thomas replies and turns back to us. We needed to play here, where we wouldn't cause problems, but we needed your help getting it in. This isn't really a good place for children to be playing alone, I say. You're not alone, the boy says. Sarah steps forward, holding up the locket she found. This was my mother's. Was she here? Where did she go? This happened years ago. They would be have been too young to know anything, I say. They're older than we look. We're older than you look, Thomas says. Maybe those will help. He points to a small cupboard hanging on the wall. I walk over and pull out a short stack of papers with small, neat handwriting on them. A few pages have drawings. One looks as though it could have been the mill. Another in an ordinate door. What are these? I ask. I show them to Sarah as she shakes her head, now organizing it. I flip the back page. There the handwriting suddenly becomes neat and clear. I'm about to step through the door. It reads, if you find these papers, then I have in return, please tell my brother, my wife, and my wonderful niece Quinn that I love them so much. A signature is scrawled across the bottom. This is my Uncle Jasper's, I say, astonished. What story is he talking about? The kids all jump into action, running to the section of the floor and pulling at the corners. With a loud creak, it lifts up. Jake, Sarah, and I shine our lights down. The steep staircase disappears into the darkness. Come on, Thomas says, and disappears down the stairs. As usual, Jack and Odie zip after him. Jack, wait, I yell, but it's too late. We have no choice but to go after them. We run down the stairs and end up with a passage carved into a rock. Surprisingly, all the children follow us as we run to keep up with Thomas, Jake, and Odie. The tunnel twists and turns, but we are running so fast for me to keep track. Suddenly, Thomas stops. Sarah and I trying to catch our breath as Jake shines his flashlight around and says, Hey, we've been here before. At the Cave of the Lost. I look around and realize he's right. The multiple tunnels, the water dripping, and the icy pool are all there. This is where we found the key, I said, pulling it out of my pocket. Put it in there, Thomas says, pointing to a trickle of water. Where? I ask. Thomas continues to point. I can't see anything in the rock, so I start feeling around. The freezing water runs down my arm, and I shiver. Then I feel a small hole, just about the size of the key. I hesitate a moment, then I stick it in and turn it. I hear a slight click, followed by rumbling, then the sound of water filling something up. Look, Sarah says, the stone around the keyhole begins to crumble and fall away like clods of dirt. The water seems to spread itself out, washing away more and more stone. Underneath, an ordinary carved door opens. We stare at it a long time. Are you going through? Thomas asks. The other kids echo him. What's on the other side? asked. I don't know, Thomas replies. Sarah and I look at each other. We know we could go home right now, and everything will be as it was. We could have normal, happy lives. But somewhere deep down, we'd wonder, what's behind the door? Could we have found her mother and my uncle? Could we have brought our families back together? I think I begin, but don't have a chance to finish. Jake walks through the door, grabs a knob, and says, I wonder where it goes. As he opens the door, the cave filled with yellow light. By the time our eyes adjust, he and Odie are gone. Sarah and I hold hands, and we step into the doorway and begin to fall.